Welcome to the Gaming Casuals Podcast. We are your hosts, Brandon and John. Woo! Welcome to our very, very, very new segment, How to Beat All of Your Friends. And today we are going to show you how to beat all of your friends at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So we've got my man Brandon here. Brandon is definitely a casual as far as casuals go with Smash Bros.
Yes,
I'm a little bit advanced and as far as the Smash game is concerned. I'm going to walk Brandon and you guys through how to beat all your friends at this classic party game. Let's get started. First things first, if you want to be a true, really cool Smash Bros. Nerd and beat all your friends, you need a good controller. So we recommend the GameCube controller, tried and true, classic. The ergo is unmatched on this controller, and we highly recommend getting you a GameCube adapter for the Switch and partying it up with the classic. Don't get one of those new GameCube controllers. Get a classic one off eBay or Amazon for like $20.
I've heard the wired version is ideal. I have like a Wavebird GameCube controller, like the wireless one, but you recommend
you want wired
right?
controllers because there's actually like a 0.5 millisecond delay with a wireless controller.
And that latency.
It can change the impact of the game, especially with all of your friends playing in a 8 versus with items. Anyway, so let's get started here. So the first thing I want to do is we need to decide on what kind of character we want to play as a guy who wants to be all of your friends. And so if you're just getting started with Smash Bros, I would recommend a heavy character because a couple of things. Heavy characters are not complex as far as mechanics go, and you can get some really heavy moves to hit, you're hard to kill, and your kill confirms, which is your ability to KO an opponent at a certain percentage, is a lot higher than a lighter character. So, Brando, we're going to pick a good character for you to get started with.
I would love to know what to pick.
So, you guys should either pick a character like Dark Samus, who has a lot of range ability, or someone like Ike or Bowser. So, I'm going to say, since we're in training mode, we're going to pick Ike, and I'm going to actually move this over for Ike, and we're going to give Brandon the wheels to his Ike character once we hit into training mode.
So I am a computer controlled character, or do I need to? Oh, you're going to change that.
I'm going to change the computer behavior so that we
Gotcha.
can do our thing here.
I see.
And you should be able to control Ike now with your controller.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome. Great. So, a couple things to know about Smash Bros. Number one, we got to know the rock, paper, scissors mechanic. So, if you think about Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Is a glorified rock, paper, scissors game. It's all about beating your opponent in rock, paper, scissors more than they do. Now, what do I mean by that? So, a couple of things. So, in Smash, you have the grab, you have the shield, and you have the attack.
Boom.
So, typically, grab will always beat the shield. So, I can grab Brandon in his shield. All right. Go ahead and grab me, Brandon. So you grab me right out of it, just like that,
nice.
okay? And then if he shields, he blocks my attack, okay? And then if he starts to grab, I can actually hit him through his grab. It's hard to trump that. So if he goes for a grab, I can attack him and break his grab. So things to keep in mind, that's really the whole point of the game is beat your friends at the rock, paper, scissors more than they beat you, and you win the game, okay? Now, there are some fine-tuned things, but we can talk about those here. So, first things first, don't use your big attacks so soon, okay? So, in Smash Bros, you have what's called smash attacks. You can use the C-stick to use these moves. They go up, down, to the side, and on the bottom. With your heavy characters, they're going to be really slow, but do a ton of damage. But if you use them too much, it's easy for your friends to punish you for it. And to punish just means take advantage of your inability to mix things up and beat you with your own game, okay? So when you're doing your Smash Bros, play small. Use some jabs, just like this. Use dash attacks, jump short, all that stuff. Get them up in the air. You want to keep yourself from using your big moves until their percentage is up. And as you can see, Brandon's already at 92%.
Oh, man, I'm going to go flying.
Yeah, that's exactly. So, while we're on Shadow Moses, let's talk about a mechanic that you guys need to learn. It's called the tech. You guys might not know what a tech is. Techs began in Smash Brothers 3, well, technically 2, but what a tech is that if you get knocked back by a really powerful move, as you're flying toward the wall, you can actually grab onto the wall with the shield button and stop your momentum. And so, at some point in your percentages, that is going to become untechable. But while Brandon's at 92%, he's in prime tech territory. So Brandon, I'm going to have you come over here, man.
Okay.
And I'm going to knock you into this wall on Shadow Moses, and then right before you hit the wall, hold down the shield button, okay? Are you ready?
I'm going to try.
He's going to try. Here we go. Boom, he teched it.
Did I really?
You did. You teched it. So typically, you can untech now. Don't tech anything. Just let me hit you.
Okay.
Typically, he would have been bounced off the wall and hit. But that last move,
Gotcha.
Brandon actually grabbed onto the wall and he teched the move. So if you ever hear the term "we tech those," that's kind of a meme in the Smash Bros. Community. You can do that when you get knocked down off platforms, you get knocked on the ground, you can tech the get up. Teching is super important.
Okay.
It's not hard to practice a tech. Just go into training mode, set the computer control to side smash, and just practice teching. Just like that.
That's really helpful. I did not know you could block that bounce back. That's cool.
And at some point, it becomes untechable. So you see my damage is at 129. Even though I pressed the shield button, my tech became untechable. So at some point in the percentages, you can't do it. But until then, keep trying to tech.
Just keep trying to tech.
All right, so now that we've got our techs down, I chose Shadow Moses because it makes techs really easy to do.
Makes sense.
I'm going to show you guys how to take care of ledge control. It's another mechanic you need to know. I think I might have chose Shadow Moses by accident. Might be, guys. We're going to go back and change this.
So, how did you learn these special techniques? Just curious while we're waiting for the...
So all the advanced stuff you kind of learn by playing online, but there are a lot of great Smash tubers out there. Jade Tails is one of my favorites. He's good at explaining Smash for those who are newbies, and he gives a really great overview of techs. And then if you watch any high-level play in Smash Bros., you'll find that techs are just a big part of that. And there are other mechanics as well, like shield breaks and all that we can get into down the road. But essentially, learning those really finite mechanics are going to be really important, and you can learn them by just going online and searching for those things.
Nice.
Another good channel is Beefy Smash Dudes. Highly recommend the Beefies. All right. All right, so you should be able to control your character now. So a couple things to know about Smash is ledge control. So typically, as a general mechanic, you have ledges on both sides of the map in a typical symmetrical tournament style map, and you really want to make sure that your opponent is off the ledge more than you are. You want to maintain ledge control. So by ledge control, I just mean that you're on the ledge, they're off the ledge, or at some point you cover more of the stage than they do. So in this regard, if I'm over here, I obviously have ledge control because Brandon is near the ledge, but if it were to be reversed like this, typically Brandon would have ledge control.
I have the high ground.
So yeah, exactly. Whoever has more of the stage to maneuver to typically has ledge control, and you want to keep that as a guy trying to play your friends. So if you get knocked off the stage, a couple things you can do, okay? Typically, you want to grab the ledge and get up, okay?
Okay.
A couple ways you can get up. When you grab the ledge, you can press A to get up with an attack. You can use the shield button to get up with a roll. If I can just grab the ledge here. With the roll.
Ooh.
Or you can do a standard get up, which is you just move the control stick up. Or you can also jump get up, okay? So mixing those ledge get ups is really important for beating your friends in Smash because you don't want to get up standard almost ever. If I have a friend who's got me ledge guarded and I just get up normal, I'm totally open for a strike. Whereas if I cover myself with an attack, it's going to push him back and give me a better chance of regaining some of that ledge control. So keep your ledge get-ups mixed up and don't just roll your way to victory because things easily get red, which means I can predict what Brandon's going to do if he abuses that, and constantly you're obviously shifting your focus and trying to understand what behaviors your friends are trying to do, and you can punish them for that as well. So that being said, ledge get-ups, very important. Another thing about ledge control that I can't stress enough is that you always want to latch the ledge. And by latching, I mean you want to always grapple onto the ledge, just like this. Grappling onto the ledge gives you a couple frames of invincibility, and you can see that as my character flashes, I have that invincibility. If you grab the ledge and then you re-grab the ledge, you don't get more frames.
Okay.
You have to touch the stage again before you can jump back down and get more invincible frames. So don't think you're being sneaky by dropping below the stage and trying to grab it again because you're just going to get punished for it.
So like if you were to do that again and I hit you, well,
yeah, you can hit me right here if you wanted to. You have to use a move that hits me with it. Your slide smash will probably do it. Never mind.
Do you drop eventually? If you
I do, yeah. If I don't, I'll drop eventually. So you can also fall off the ledge and hit me,
there we
just
go.
like that. There you
Okay.
go. So I can get punished by that.
Gotcha.
So you defeating your friends, do not attempt to re-grab the ledge, but you always want to grab the ledge from the bottom. Okay, you want to go as low as you can with your character. It takes some practice. Every character has a different recovery, but you don't want to be all the way out here because your friends can easily drop off the ledge and hit you.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Like, boom. Oh, that's... Oh.
So what you did was you actually went up. You were not facing the map, and because of that, you actually got up without grabbing the ledge, which left you open to a strike. So something to keep in mind. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. Now, because Ike is a heavy, his actual horizontal momentum is pretty tough to control, but you've got a great side B move, okay? And that great side B gives you a lot of horizontal momentum.
Okay.
And so if you feel like you're off the stage super far, you want to hold this down till you get right next to the stage, and you can latch it right from the edge there, just like that.
Oh, okay. So
you don't want to
using
aim
it-
too high, because if you aim too high like this, you're wide open, right? So if you're going to use the side B move, get right there, right by the ledge. You want to be right on line with that. Okay? So that's just something to think about in ledge control. You never want to recover high. Recovering high is a really bad idea, especially with a slow character like Ike. Other characters can get away with it, but if you're just learning and trying to learn Smash, basically you never want to recover high. You always want to grab and latch the ledge, just like that.
Sounds good.
All right, so with that in mind, mix up the get up, and we talked about that already. Okay, so a couple more things to think about when you're doing Smash. You can practice this on your own time, but typically Smash, as far as more elite level play is concerned, especially if you're a newbie just getting started, you're not going to want to smash everywhere. We've already talked about that.
Oh,
Good counter. Good counter.
that was by accident.
But essentially, you have a couple of things you can do to avoid attacks. You aren't simply restricted to just the shield button. If you press the shield and press down on the control stick, you do what's called a sidestep.
Oh.
And sidesteps are really cool because if I hit you with a sidestep, I can dodge certain moves.
So
Now-
you're saying it's like a dodge type thing?
right, it's a
Okay.
dodge. Within the frames that I'm flashing, I can dodge the move.
So if I were to hit you on that, I wouldn't hit
Yeah,
you.
try with a smash attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do it. Oh crap!
Oh, sorry, I called it.
No,
You ready?
I still dodged it. We're good.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did dodge it. So you can use these to mix up your opponents, but if I dodge too soon and I get out
see.
of that dodge, your hitbox is still open to hit me
I
really,
see.
really hard. Okay. Other things you can do, you can actually air dodge in this game. So if you're going into momentum, you can actually use the shield button and the control stick to dodge in a certain direction. You have to smash the control stick and the shield button to do this dodge. But if you decide to dodge in the air with the air dodge, you are very vulnerable and open to attack. I would not recommend air dodging over by the ledge unless you're sure you can get to the ledge in time. If you're going to actually use a side dodge or a side air dodge in the air while you're recovering, it takes a freaking long time for you to pull out that recovery afterwards.
Okay.
So you're better off getting near that ledge and then dodging into it. Just like that.
Okay, dodging into the
Yeah, you
to
want
grab it.
if you're close enough. That's a great way of getting back to ledge 2 instead of having to commit to a full recovery move, which can be time consuming and can also
I see that. Yeah.
leave you open to punishment.
I gotcha.
So now we're gonna play a quick 3-versus-3 stalker, and
All
we're
right.
just gonna
Stock.
You can watch us kind of use some of the moves that we
Techniques
talked
I just
about,
learned. See if I'm really good at
and then
picking things up.
I'll kind of explain your mistakes as you go. Things
I
you could
will
have done
make
better,
them because
and that's totally fine.
again, as he mentioned, I am the epitome of casual gamer.
Hey, that's all right, and you're gonna be able to beat all your friends by the end of this game for sure. All right, so typically you want to pick a tournament legal map, just if you're gonna play a one-on-one matchup. When you're playing with your friends, it doesn't really matter. But for the sake of just classics, we're gonna go Dreamland.
It sounded so like formal. A tournament legal map.
right. Only certain maps in the tourney world are actually legal, and we're gonna pick one that.
here we go.
Typically, it's one that doesn't have a lot of stage hazards on it.
So am I gonna pick Ike?
Yeah, I'd
Because
say pick
let's
Ike.
all
Go
pick
for it.
Ike. I'm gonna do that.
I'll be Ike too.
I'll be that Ike.
All right, I'm gonna. If you wouldn't mind going to your name and hitting no name,
No name it is.
that'll give you default controls because my controls are a little different than yours.
Oh, because
Just a
you're
little
Ike.
bit.
I
Just a
gotcha.
little bit different. A little bit different.
I see.
All right, so you want to mix up the grabs, the shields, and the attacks. Remember, it's rock, paper, scissors. You use a smash attack right off.
Well, I was just trying to make sure the controls are right.
Up, ISD.
Oh, right. This is great. I'm doing
ISD
so well.
already.
Oh, I was looking at the red guy.
Yeah, you're the blue eye.
I was already.
All right.
First lesson.
Good grab. Good job. Didn't follow up. Should have followed up a little bit.
Yeah, I should have.
Now you're dodging. The more you dodge and smash in this game, the slower you roll. So if you're gonna dodge a lot, just know that you get slower after every roll you do.
Remind me again on the rock paper scissors one, which is the one that hits through a shield? Grab goes through shield.
Grab goes through shield, and then attacks typically hit through
Attacks
the grab.
hit through. Okay, that's right.
So while you're up on these ledges, I'm gonna try to gain aerial dominance and try to juggle you. You used a smash move. I started.
Oh, I was trying to do side. I was trying to do the.
Yeah, you tried to do side. Yeah, so
and I missed.
Missed inputs happen, but in that one, when you jumped up a little too high, you didn't drop low, so I came out with a side air there and hit you farther away. Little short moves to kind of keep you started. I do a little jumping action here.
Oh, that was nice.
So I made it your smash move. You've been doing a lot of smashes recently, so I decided to counter that by using that special move that I cast. Shielded that. Oh, good dodge. You dodged it. Good job.
Oh, I blocked, but I didn't keep blocking.
Right, I used the jab, and the jab has a couple of moves in succession, so if you don't hold that shield, you're going to get punished by it. And then as you're on the ledge, I'm going to kind of, juggle you a little bit, because the ledge is not a place you want to be typically, unless you can maintain control there. You're having trouble getting off the ledge, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, now you're off, you're good, you're back on. You have a little bit of stage control, but I'm going to grab you after that smash move, because it kind of leaves you wide open.
It did, because I felt like I can't push any buttons. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, good job, way to capitalize on my missed smash move. Oh, we countered and shielded. Little standstill there. A Mexican standoff. All right. All right, got you with the shield. You had high percentage. All I needed was a little bit to hit you with that. So, not a problem. Okay, good hit. I'm going to go low. You're going to follow, but you have to... Oh, can you?
I turned the wrong way.
You turned the wrong way.
Well, I was trying to go for the smash down. I knew about that one. I just didn't execute it very well.
But I can already tell that you have learned a ton, and you definitely learned how to be Ike a little bit better.
Well, that's true. I'm a little bit more knowledgeable about some of those rock paper scissors things because I never really use the block. I just jump around and try and hit, which is obviously not the way to go. That's why I keep losing.
All the time, and obviously, like it depends on your friend's skill level, but most friends like to spam the smash moves. So if you can train yourself to dodge those smash moves, you can capitalize on the punish for those. You're going to juggle them, get them frustrated, then they'll make mistakes. That's what you want to do. You kind of want to play the mind games too.
Yes.
So anyway, so that is how to beat all of your friends at Super Smash Bros. Just some simple tips to take away if you're a neophyte, not super new to the game. But you can practice these concepts, get really good at them, and then when you go to your favorite Smash Bros. Party, you got pizza, you place a money bet, you beat your friends. They're like, how'd you get so good? You let them know that the Gaming Casuals helps you out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to us at YouTube, at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Find us at the Gaming Casuals. Let us know what you think of the video. If you have some other tips that you want to see or you want a part 2 of how to beat all your friends at Smash, let us know in the comments. But until then, thanks for watching, and as usual, stay casual.